So, yeah, we got it.
Buen día. Buen día, Alexa. Javier Cardoso de Claro Sports y de Marca. Y esta semana dan una noticia. Vas a ser la presentadora de WrestleMania. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te sientes? Sí, ¿cómo se siente al ser la presentadora de WrestleMania?
Thank you. I'm very excited to host WrestleMania this year. It was a shock, and I'm very excited, very nervous, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun, you know, and WrestleMania will be very blissful. It'll be great.
Está muy emocionada, expecta mucho lo que va a pasar y que este va a ser un blissful WrestleMania.
Hola Alexa, Joaquín Valencia de Factor 4. Primero que nada, bienvenida a México. Has estado aquí, desde luego, luchando, pero ahora en esta experiencia, con estar más cerca de los fanáticos, ¿cómo te sientes de ver a tanta gente reunida que corea tu nombre y no es en la arena o cuando subes a un cuadrilátero?
When it's not a wrestling arena or something like that, that all these fans that are here to see you, how do you feel about it?
This is incredible. You know, I actually didn't know if anyone would actually show up, so I'm actually really happy that there are people here, and y'all have been amazing, and I know a lot of you have been here for a while, and I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate the support, and I'm so excited to be here and get to connect with everyone, and it's my first time really visiting Mexico City, so it's been awesome.
Está muy agradecida, de hecho no creía que nadie iba a aparecerse aquí, entonces agradece mucho que estén ustedes. Es la primera vez que ella está en la Ciudad de México, entonces está muy agradecida y sorprendida de todo el recibimiento que le están dando.
Hola Alexa, Jaime de Estadio. ¿Qué opinas de los fans mexicanos de WWE?
Think about Mexican fans, of WWE Mexican fans.
I think the fans are very passionate, and that's refreshing because we need that. We feed off of your guys' energy, and I'd have to say that y'all have been the most energetic, most passionate, and the most fun people that I've dealt with so far, and it has been amazing.
Son muy apasionados, son fans que refrescan la WWE, eso es lo que necesita, que han sido los fans más apasionados y más energéticos que ella ha conocido, y que eso es lo que necesita WWE.
Hola Alexa, Miguel Ángel de 24 horas. ¿Cuál es el mayor reto que enfrentas como anfitriona de WrestleMania?
What is the biggest challenge that you faced as host of WrestleMania?
Oh my goodness. My biggest challenge I faced as host of WrestleMania, I think it's, so long story short, for the past 6 years, I've been a bad guy. And when I try to sound nice, I feel like I don't sound genuine, that I feel like people are just ready for me to say something mean. So I think for me, the biggest challenge is making people believe that I'm actually excited to do this and not just going to be turning it around and making it into a negative like I always do. No, I think my biggest challenge too is I've never really hosted anything except Moment of Bliss. So, yeah, Moment of Bliss. And so I think it's basically hosting Moment of Bliss times a million, and it's going to be so exciting. I'm very nervous, but I think my biggest challenge is going to be not being a bad guy and then not being so nervous.
Su mayor reto, su mayor reto es que justamente ella ha sido mala todo este tiempo, y ahorita lo más complicado va a intentar ser host de WrestleMania sin tener ese papel, sin hacerlo como si fuera algo malo o echarlo al lado. Es la primera vez que ella va a ser host de algo tan grande, solo ha sido host de Moment of Bliss, entonces es como Moment of Bliss por 1 millón, y reitera que es esta parte de no ser la mala o su papel normal, sino realmente estar emocionada por lo que representa WrestleMania y ser la mejor host.
Hello Alexa, Edwin Marcus from Más Lucha. As the first female champion of SmackDown and Raw,
como la primera campeona femenil de SmackDown y Raw,
what do you wait about this women's evolution
on WrestleMania with this match with Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. What do we wait about these females on WrestleMania?
¿Qué esperas de la evolución de las mujeres con Becky Lynch y Ronda Rousey en WrestleMania?
I'm very excited to see what happens with that because there is a lot of feelings and emotions that have been going into that and a lot of bad blood, and so I'm excited to see how it turns out. I think that match should be the main event of WrestleMania because I feel like with our women's evolution, the next thing for us to do is to main event WrestleMania, and I feel like those are the women to do it.
Está muy emocionada, hay muchos sentimientos y cosas que están sucediendo, es la evolución y ella lo que espera es que las mujeres encabecen WrestleMania, han luchado por eso y lo que quiere es que encabecen este WrestleMania.
La pregunta era también parecida, el crecimiento de las divas se da a la película de Paige, ¿qué tanto ha evolucionado la diva realmente para alcanzar niveles estelares?
To reach these superstars and main events. How divas have evolved to reach now these islands.
Oh man, how have we evolved? The divas have evolved even since when I started. When I started in WWE, it wasn't the same division as it is now. Now our women are having main eventing Raw, main eventing SmackDown, tables, ladders, chairs, Hell in a Cell, Steel Cage, and we are having all of these opportunities and we are constantly delivering it, and now we have movies made about our women, and it just shows that WWE has done an amazing job at putting our women in the forefront, and our women have done an amazing job delivering that and proving that we deserve these opportunities and we deserve to have this evolution keep going.
La evolución de las divas comenzó desde que ella está en la empresa. Ha sido muchas cosas, ahora encabezan eventos, están en Raw, tienen batallas de escaleras, tienen de jaulas, tienen películas, está haciendo toda una evolución. Es un gran papel que WWE ha hecho poner a las mujeres enfrente y sobre todo es algo que las mujeres han probado que merecen esa oportunidad para encabezar eventos y seguir creciendo mucho más.
Exacto. ¿Qué tanto conoces de la lucha libre mexicana y cuál es tu opinión al respecto?
How much do you know about Mexican wrestling and what is your opinion about it?
So when I first started watching WWE, the one thing that caught my eye was Rey Mysterio. His lucha style of wrestling is what captivated me because I was a gymnast my whole life. And so when I would turn on WWE, I would turn it on to watch Trish Stratus and Rey Mysterio every week. And I love the lucha style. It is so captivating. It's so beautiful. And I've been working with, different trainers at the Performance Center recently, Mike Quackenbush, and he's been helping me develop a little bit of a lucha style myself, and so it's something that I love the style and I love the gear, the masks. It's all captivating and beautiful, and it's great.
Desde que ella justo inició viendo a Rey Mysterio, es algo que conectó mucho con ella. Ella ha sido gimnasta, entonces ver ese estilo de lucha tan bonito le gustó. Es algo que ella misma está desarrollado con su pareja y que incluso ha adoptado un poco de este estilo de lucha. Es algo que admira mucho, es un estilo muy bello y que la ha cautivado.
Apolo Valdés de Medio Tiempo. Precisamente has sido la mala prácticamente desde que apareciste en WWE, pero tienes una cantidad enorme de fans. ¿Qué te hace sentir eso?
Precisely, you have been bad since you appeared in WWE, but you have a huge base of fans. So what do you think about that?
I feel like even though I'm a bad guy, I'm actually surprised people like me because I am such a bad guy. But I love interacting with the fans, and I think they see through the bad guy persona and seeing that I love interacting with them on promos. I love meeting people and interacting with them because that's what I feed off of in the ring is the interaction with the people. And so I think it's great that people, dress up like me, that people support me in what I do even though I am a bad guy, and I just think it's incredible.
Justamente le sorprende que la quieran como, a pesar de que es un personaje malo, pero que lo que ella hace es que conecta con los fans. Ella está muy agradecida cuando ve fans que se visten como ella, que la interpretan, que la siguen, que la quieren. Se sorprende de nuevo que, aunque es la chica mala, la quieren así, pero está muy agradecida de tener todo ese apoyo de los fans de WWE.
Hola Alexa, Rodrigo Galindo de... Hola Alexa, Rodrigo Galindo de Dónde Ir. Si pudieras elegir una lucha de ensueño en WrestleMania, ¿cuál sería?
If you could choose your dream match at WrestleMania, which would be?
Ooh, dream match at WrestleMania. Thank you. Since I was taken out of Evolution, I think I would like to have a match against Trish Stratus and Lita.
Desde que la sacaron de Evolution, ella quiere tener un combate con Trish Stratus y Lita. Ese sería el combate soñado.
Hola Alexa, Rafael Banquels de Freaky Punch. Desde que tuviste tu lesión, ¿qué fue lo que sentiste cuando te dieron de alta del médico y te dijo ya puedes volver a luchar? ¿Qué sentiste en ese momento?
When you got injured, what do you feel when you were told that you were able to come back again and start?
This is going to be a long one. I was very relieved, especially, you know, with head injuries and concussions. Those kind of injuries retire a lot of WWE superstars, and I was very nervous that that's what was going to happen to me. And, you know, so that's why I started working on other routes, you know, working on my speaking and my acting and everything like that. And when I was actually told I was going to be in the ring again, it was a huge relief because I saw countless neurologists, countless ENTs, vestibular therapists, had a lot of doctor's appointments. WWE made sure that I had the best treatment possible to be able to come back into the ring and perform and do what I love. And it was the huge relief because my passion is in the ring. I love what I do, and I did not want that taken away at such a short time in my career.
Cuando le dijeron que tenía las contusiones, es algo grave y difícil que enfrentan los luchadores de WWE, se quedó muy choqueada, entonces empezó a trabajar más en su actuación, en su performance. Cuando fue a muchos neurólogos, fisioterapeutas, a los mejores, y cuando le dijeron que sí iba a poder regresar, se sintió muy aliviada. Era lo que ella no quería, tener una carrera tan corta, lo cual iba a pasar con las contusiones. Entonces cuando le dijeron que iba a poder regresar, se sintió muy aliviada, muy agradecida de saber que iba a regresar a estar en WWE en esa manera.
Alexa, since this transition from divas to female women's wrestlers, there are a lot of little girls dreaming to be a pro wrestler, to be like Alexa Bliss. What little Alexa Bliss should say to these little girls? There are little girls on Canada, on USA, but a lot of little girls on Mexico. They dream to be a female wrestler from WWE, not just on Mexican wrestler, not on Mexican Lucha Libre. These girls dreaming to be in a WWE center.
I would say that it's not out of the question because it's one of those things, like when I was signed with WWE, I had no experience wrestling. I had no training beforehand. I just thought people grew up to be WWE superstars. I didn't realize that, you know, that people train for this. And, you know, I would say that you can accomplish it because I got signed because I clicked on a link on WWE.com and sent in a video of me just talking and saying why I wanted to be a WWE superstar. And if it can happen for someone like me that just went online and submitted a video, got a tryout that way, the possibilities are endless. It doesn't matter your size. it doesn't matter, you know, how you look, how you feel, how your age, if you can accomplish it. Because my thing is, especially with women, my whole thing is, I know a lot of people, I've actually been asked from some girls, like they say, oh, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I'm the right style or the right body type. Everyone's definition of beautiful is different. And WWE does an amazing job at representing every single version of beauty along with our women. And I feel like it's very important for young girls to know that every woman is beautiful and every woman can accomplish what she wants to. And if I can do it, they can do it.
La pregunta era de qué le diría a las niñas que están queriendo ser, después de esta transición de divas a talentos femeninos, ¿qué les diría Alexa? Alexa cuenta que ella no creía que te tenías que preparar, o sea, para ella eran, nacías como estrella de la WWE, eras estrella de la WWE, no sabía todo lo que tomaba. En el momento que ella intentó, mandó un video por .com de ella haciendo por qué quería estar ahí y un promo, y simplemente lo logró. Las posibilidades son ilimitadas, y lo que le diría a las mujeres, sobre todo, es que todas son bellas. La belleza hay muchas formas, y todas las formas WWE ha logrado demostrar que cualquier mujer, no importa cómo se vea, no importa cómo sea, no importa su edad, son hermosas y todas tienen lugar en WWE. Y dice que este mensaje quiere transmitir a las mujeres, son hermosas y siempre lo serán, y ustedes pueden lograr lo que quieran, las condiciones son limitadas.